Especially in Switzerland, we don't talk about money normally, but I have to ask you, what are your plans? How do you spend all this? Hi, Sheeran. Hi, nice to meet you.
Are they swans?
Sorry?
The seat with the swans?
Yes, these are swans. This is our crazy swan chair.
That's so wild.
Yeah, it's really weird. All the artists came here, and always this chair is so special for everyone.
I love it. It's so cool.
I'm sure that this will be the greatest Zoom video call I've ever had in my whole Zoom video call career.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
You look great without your glasses.
Thank you. I got my I got my eyes lasered.
Yes, I know. How does it feel to wake up in the morning and see everything so clear?
It's kind of normal now, but for the first week, it was just all the colours were different. Everything was different. Everything was just obviously clearer, but I saw things in brighter colours, basically.
Why you wanted to laser your eyes? Was it because of condensation on your glasses while wearing your mask when Corona and the pandemic?
A little bit of that, but mostly, you know, I became a dad, and I found it weird that I wasn't ever seeing my daughter properly. It was always through something, you know, and I was like, I want to see normally.
And you, as well, when you played the concert, I think you didn't see the fans.
Yeah. Well, no, you can see a blur. You can see a blur, but yeah, I think that probably helps with nerves.
So I'm really glad that you will see all the colors in Zurich when you come next year in September, and all the people. What are you looking forward to the most?
Traveling with my family, I think, and seeing these amazing places properly. And I'm going to be living in Zurich for probably a week, you know? It'll be nice.
You've been here 2018. What do you remember from Zurich and the Swiss fans? Is there something in your mind that you never forget, maybe?
I remember the stadium very well, and I don't really get to play Switzerland as often as I would play in like England or something like that, and it's always a real experience, and it's great. There's great food there, great wine.
That was your Divide tour. That was a world record. It's crazy. Most successful tour from all the time. 8 million fans, 239 performances, I think. And you earned 663 millions. That's crazy. I know, especially in Switzerland, we don't talk about money normally. But I have to ask you, what are your plans? How do you spend all this?
Well, it's not. I mean, that goes on costs of crew and touring, and then it's taxed, and then so it's not that number. That was the gross. But yeah. Do you know? I just invested. I like art, so I got some art, and that was kind of it.
Okay, and I think as well for your daughter and the family.
Yeah, I think I don't want to leave Lyra with like everything, but I want to make sure that if there's something that she wants to do, it's not impossible.
So I imagine becoming a dad was also for you a really, really big thing, of course. How does it influence your music, and how also the new album will influence it?
I think your heart opens up a bit more, especially being a father of a girl. I think I feel so much more. I think then that's reflected in the album.
So you have new questions, new ideas now in your head you never had before?
Well, I've never been afraid of death ever, and now I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I want to be around. I want to be around now.
Yes, of course. So we are looking forward to your next tour next year. And you travel with your family. Would it be the first travel for Lyra? No.
No, the first flight she took was to Australia for my friend's memorial, which was kind of like, she was 6 months old, and we took a 27-hour flight as her first flight. and then the next flight was 27 hours, and then the next flight was to Los Angeles, which was like 10 hours. So she's well versed in planes.
How was it, a small baby in the airplane so long time?
So she hadn't really met anyone because we'd been in lockdown for so long. So she'd only really seen me and Cherry, and her being on the plane, and then suddenly everyone's got masks, and she was fascinated. She was just awake for about 20 hours, just kind of looking at people.
It's the mathematics tour because of your album names, of course, plus, percent, multiplicator, equal. So the mathematics tour, do the fans have to solve some mathematic problems on your concert?
No, not at all. I just, I grew up loving bands like Coldplay, and Coldplay on every tour, they would have something, like you can think back to X and Y and know what the tour looked like and know what the merch was and know like what the album was, or you look back at Viva La Vida and you know. So for me, this is like an amalgamation of all my records, and yeah, I'm just excited to get on there.